facing.
There just seems to be a lot of awkward tension in there.
Because you keep looking at me, making me awkward.
Why?
You need to start. You need to kick it off.
Yeah, go.
Why do I need to kick it off? It's not my podcast.
You're the guest.
Yeah, it is.
Is your watch on upside down?
No, the face is broken.
Oh, it's the
That's
face's fault.
tripping me
What do
out.
you mean?
Like the face itself is actually like twisted.
How's that even happen?
I don't know, but I'm not happy about it.
So it's 2:30, not 8:30, not 8
Mate,
o'clock.
this thing ain't even moving. I just wear it because it's silver.
Really?
I can't even read it properly.
What do you mean?
I can. I know that says like
People who wear watches
7.
just for the time need to get with the times.
We
Yeah, like
Like, who does that?
yeah,
I
you
don't
look
know.
at your phone.
I don't even know if it's still out there. We had like this giant green clock on our wall out here.
It's got no arms on it, does it?
Yeah, the kids ripped the arms off, but before,
I was going to say, because I was like, every time I look at it, I'm like,
Yeah.
is this art?
so it is still there. Yeah,
It's a
right.
guessing clock.
No, so we spent like $500 or $600 on this thing, and I put it up on the wall, and Nikita goes, "Oh, by the way, I can't stand clock ticking." She's like, "It'll keep me up all night." So we spent fucking $500 on a clock that
Did you not
We could
listen
use.
to it first to see if it ticked?
apparently it's everything. Like even if she heard a like
No,
that
but
one.
like some things like smooth, right? There's not
yeah,
tick,
yeah.
tick, tick.
Nah, that's a ticky one.
Why wouldn't you check it first?
Well, she wanted like a old school rustic looking one. She didn't want to
That
like
didn't tick.
yeah. She didn't
That's
want
what-
like
yeah,
a fucking Tesla clock.
Clocks on walls now are just for looks.
Yeah.
Like, I bought a cool one. It's like the front of a car. And it's sitting in the bar, and it's got a clock on it, and it doesn't work.
Yeah.
But like, it just looks cool. And even if it did work, I don't know where the fucking hands are pointing. Like, there's
Yeah,
no
yeah.
real guides on it and shit. No one really looks at it at a time. You got to stare at it and try and work it out.
We have a clock that's got no numbers on it. Actually,
That's so dumb.
What's it got instead of numbers?
just symbols. But then I was like, oh.
It's a cat face,
Yeah.
emojis.
And then we had to teach the kids how to read the time. And they're like, oh, okay, we'll get you your own clocks that have the time on it, like the numbers on it.
Dad, what's it mean when it points to thumbs down and lips?
No, I think it's like music notes, music symbols.
Oh, okay.
Fuck yeah.
Kids are fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Digital clocks.
They got to
all
learn
right.
shit the hard way. We use numbers back
Keep it
then.
digital.
Yeah.
24-hour time.
No, you told me it was military time.
I changed it back
Why?
because my Top Gun phase is over. Till Top Gun 3 comes out.
Really? You're not bringing the jet to work anymore?
Oh, fuck.
It lasted a whole... Actually, it lasted longer than you liked Magic for, so...
It did. Yeah. That was a weird week of my life. I'm surprised I got into that.
Into what?
Magic.
No, really?
Your wife's like, fuck, you disappeared a lot.
Yeah. I randomly...
The only reason that you stopped liking it
joke.
is because no one would watch your tricks.
Nah.
And they sucked.
Yeah. There was that, and it's like the amount of time I'd have to put into that to get half decent.
Yeah.
Just wasn't worth it.
Yeah,
Like
stand
it's
up.
not something I could see myself
Yeah,
doing.
but you could do like find random ones that you could just randomly pull out.
But to
You
do
don't have to
when and where.
you know you don't have to focus all your time.
But
on
it'd
one
literally
thing.
be like a party trick. Like,
Yeah, that's cool.
I guess, but I
You just
feel
told us
like,
the story about where
Ash walked
you can
in
pull
and
off
showed me a
heads
party.
down, thumbs up on stage.
I feel like I've learned enough in that week for a party trick.
Did you? I bet you can't remember
I
any
can't
of the things that
remember
you've learned.
Do it right now. Is
I
it?
feel like it's muscle memory.
Can you do it right now?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Party trick.
All right, let's see.
Or just learn ones that like
Alright.
Tell me when to stop.
Considering that half of his tricks were nothing.
Tell me when to stop.
stop.
Ace of spades.
Brilliant.
Magic.
Did you forget how to do it? We told you how this works.
No, I
It's magic.
did. So one on top.
No, it's not.
Okay, I don't know how you did it then.
Yeah.
There's one on the bottom.
No.
No, it's not. I don't know how you did that.
It's magic.
You'll never know.
I don't want to.
See, I've learned enough magic
Yeah,
to get me through life.
Yeah.
Magic is like quantum state,
I'll stop it.
where it's
Stop it.
it's both magic and a trick at the same time until it's revealed.
I think you took the wrong drop before you came in. I'm supposed to take the blue pill, damn it.
I feel like, what were we talking about before magic?
Mm.
How did we get on to magic?
I don't know.
Top Gun in your face.
Yeah, I've lost it now. I feel like I had a good one bubbling away.
What do you
And
mean?
then we got on the magic.
You talked about Top Gun and how that phase didn't last very long.
How many phases have you had though?
75,000.
You've had a
Fair
fucking
few.
lot, man.
I've been like 83 different people.
Podcasting stuck the longest.
It has, yeah.
I'm amazed the comedy's still going. If I'm
Yeah, I am too.
Are you still enjoying it though?
Yeah.
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 That's all right then.
Where was the confidence?
Like, yeah, I am. Like, there's shit nights.
Yeah, well, that's in everything.
Like, the other night was pretty shit. On Thursday, I did that karaoke bar again. And it was just like a half-decent crowd. Like, there was people there. But the issue was there were drunk people waiting to do karaoke again. So they didn't want us there.
Yeah.
So I get up and I, like...
What are you going to sing?
Literally, I had to, like, increase my volume of my voice into the microphone to get over the volume of them talking. But then it was fucked because halfway through my first joke, they've decided they want to, like, start paying attention. So they've missed the whole, like, setup. So then I've got to the punchline and I'm waiting for something and they're just, like, staring at me. And then I had to, like, quickly explain what I said before. And they're like, oh, I guess it would have been funnier if we were listening. And then they just started talking again. And I'm like, fuck, this is sick.
They're going to carry you paid.
I didn't get paid.
Oh, that sucks. The manager's like,
You get a
"Who's this
free-
guy on stage?"
You get a free drink. So I guess.
It's all worth it.
Yeah.
Makes it worth the toll, eh?
Yeah.
That's only Ipswich.
Ipswich, do you get any more free gum?
Nah, haven't. I make sure it's secure in my pocket now.
Are you ready for tomorrow?
No, definitely not.
Really?
Yeah,
Nervous?
yeah.
Is that the one
100%.
you posted on Instagram?
Yeah, I think that's why I'm so nervous because it's like the first one that I've given out a public address and shit for.
Actually, I'm free tomorrow too.
That's what I said. I reckon
Yeah.
we should go for a drive.
Yeah. Where's it at?
Gold Coast.
I don't know. We can have a look on the old Instagram.
We could.
Yeah.
You do it.
He's going
You
to
free tomorrow
just
night?
let me
It's
deactivate.
down the Gold Coast, I think.
I'm gonna wear this shirt too, so I stand
No,
out.
you got to wear the Nicolas Cage pants.
Nah, I'm like just stressing about the time limit because apparently there's a strict 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
So you, like once it hits that 5, apparently they play like the playoff music.
Yeah.
So I'm fucking peaking.
Why?
Just have a line to say as soon as like it hits.
So no matter where I'm up to,
Yeah.
be like,
Help on my gig
that's
dishwasher.
why I fucked her.
Oh, you think you're going to go over?
Probably because I've sort of like, I don't know, the last 6 months or so I've like embraced that like storytelling style. And now it's like I've had to cut out a big portion of the story so that everything's just like fucking line, punch, line,
But then that's
punch.
not storytelling, really.
Yeah, so it's
So why don't you
more-
like have like one solid story? then? Could you not stretch a solid story for 5?
I probably could. Truck story could probably go for 15.
So I mean, like, is that not better? Do you think cutting out bits and
Well, yeah, I don't know. It's a tricky thing to juggle because that's how I started. I just tried to do like one solid bit for the whole 5 minutes. And then like people running rooms and stuff were like, oh, at this stage it's better to have like, because if you're 2 minutes into that one story and you're just getting nothing, then you've got another 3 minutes of like
nothing?
trying to win people around. Whereas if you go into another joke, then maybe they'll like,
But generally, your longer stories have like mid punchlines, and then you
Yeah.
have like the final.
yeah.
Yeah.
You got to have funny shit in the story.
Yeah.
You can't be like, you guys sit still for 4 minutes and the last minute
Just
you guys
wait.
are going to love.
The last 30 seconds.
Yeah. The last line of this story, you guys
It'll be
are going to
worth it.
flip.
So what do you prefer? Do you prefer doing stories or do you like doing just jokes? 'Cause
Probably.
jokes is hard. to
Yeah,
do.
it is. I think now I prefer stories. At the start, I was trying to avoid it, but then I was like, well, how I normally make people laugh is my fucked up stories.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, why am I trying to like do something different?
I feel like storytelling is the harder thing, right? Because if you just like, who's that British comedian? Is it
Jimmy Carr.
Jimmy? Yeah. So he's like punchline.
Yeah.
And it's like if it doesn't hit, it doesn't matter because like 2 seconds later is another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it'd be hard too because you got, so like Jimmy Carr, he does an hour.
Yeah.
And you got to have
A
an
lot.
hour's worth of straight
Yeah.
jokes.
Yeah.
Like with the stories, you can do a 15-minute story or a 15-minute story. You've only
Yeah.
got like 4 stories to tell.
And you know the story as
And
opposed
yeah,
to
you
fuck
know
what
it.
joke's next.
Yeah.
You gotta
Like
like.
it'd be,
remember.
yeah,
But I
it
think
would
with
be
the
hard to
punchline
remember.
things, it's kind of strung together, but it's also you can chop and change like a lot, right?
Yeah. I think it has its pros and its cons, but both ways. But
Yeah, the fuck thing that I'm struggling with is because normally this same set takes me somewhere between like 7 to 9 minutes, depending on like laughter or no laughter.
But why did you pick that if you already knew the limit is 5? If you
Just,
said, okay,
But
we got a
you went to
hard
10 minutes,
5.
didn't you?
hey,
How many sets did you do at 10 minutes?
I've done 2 at 10 minutes.
Is that your last 2 that you've done?
No.
Oh, okay.
So at the karaoke bar on Thursday night, I did the set that I wanted to do at the fucking what's it called, competition, because I just wanted to get like one practice run of it and see how I went for time and shit like that. But it was just so hard because I had to like pause to tell the cunts like retell them the story and shit, and then something else happened as well. I forget, but it just fucked me up.
Yeah.
And it like ended up going for 6 minutes, and I'm like, well, I don't know if that's because of that or whether.
Oh, but 6 minutes is not that bad.
But if they're going to
if
play
they're
more
gonna
stage,
No, but you said you stopped.
and the punchline's 30 seconds towards the end, you can't fuck.
You get through all the build
This
up.
guy telling us his life problems
Yeah.
on stage.
It's a therapy session.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So this is competition, hey?
Yeah.
So what happens after that?
What do you mean?
Is there like another comp after that?
Yeah, so all the heats, there's 4 heats on Saturday, all around the sunny coast. And then the winner and the runner-up from each heat go to the final on the Sunday.
Okay, so this is the second lot of things, right? You already went.
Nah, that's the Ballina one.
Oh, it's a different.
This is a different
Oh, okay.
competition. Yeah. So pressure's on. But I like that Ballina one. Like, I just treated it like another show and somehow fluked it. Whereas this one, I don't know, I've put like so much pressure on myself. And I think it's just because of the time and because I posted it on socials.
Yeah.
So now fucking, like, yeah.
But surely the socials doesn't matter because what? Who's
It
on
does, 'cause you
socials?
never
Who's
post
on-
anything
who's
ever.
on-
I've never, like, no one knew I was really doing it until last week. Because everyone on my Instagram's just like other open micers and you queers.
Well, you didn't even have an Instagram until like.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So now, like, I've put it on Facebook, like, fucking my nan and my uncles and my cousins and everyone I went to
Is everyone
school
hitting you
with,
up about it?
everyone I've worked with.
Yeah, I get it.
Do they hit you up about it?
A few people have hit me up, but it's just like fucking awkward.
When
like,
did you start doing that?
Yeah, and it's like, I haven't spoken to you since grade 3.
Yeah. That's what it's like. James won the lotto.
Yeah,
we went
exactly.
to.
Yeah. It's exactly that. But yeah.
You all good over there?
Space cadeting.
I looked at you and you were like off.
Yeah.
James was like telling the story, and
Yeah.
you were like looking.
Is that why you bought the sunnies?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Ash heard 5 minutes and then he's like, there's 60 seconds in a minute. How many 60s are in 5?
If I close my eyes and fall asleep straight away,
If I
I was looking for my Homer Simpson eye goggle glasses.
space-time continuum.
This goes with my outfit. I thought I'd celebrate.
Like, yeah.
I was going through my closet.
did you even take a sip?
This looks so seedy.
This is so heavy.
Well, I heard you went like this.
You look like you've been on a 3-day bender, eh?
You look like you're pushing through.
You brought that to your mouth, didn't tilt it at all, but go
Air
and then put it
sipping.
back down.
Is it feel how heavy that is?
You're drinking it out of a stein, brother.
You got a straw?
I probably do.
Nah.
Fucking, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
He did say he was going to be
Yeah,
probably out of it.
he did.
so.
Yeah. Well, I wore this to make up for my lack of speaking. Well, I thought I'd celebrate because, like, I was going through my cupboard and I found this shirt and I was like, oh, that's sick. I'm going to celebrate.
Yeah, fuck yeah. That is a celebration shirt.
He's,
Unlike
he's
Jake's.
party up top, but down below he's still worked. He's still got the ruggers on. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
It is summer. I
Yeah.
thought
Yeah.
Fucking. I understand.
have a coffee.
But you don't wear thongs?
Are you sipping between both
You
of
don't wear
those?
thongs?
Mm.
No, I got thongs on.
Oh.
I usually wear shoes, but I'm like, nah, I'm going casual.
I remember the first time you came in like long pants and shit.
I was in tracky Dax.
It was like your job interview.
I just love that I'm wearing the weird thing, but you guys are wearing the exact same thing, but it's the most boring exact same thing you could pick.
I think we look good.
Yeah.
I walked in, I said, fuck, James is dressed up.
Yeah.
Did you
If you
match
guys
your
ha-
hat to your shirt?
The brothers-in-law.
No, so my thing is, like, I can't wear different brands, if that makes sense. So, like, I can't wear, like,
Is that your OCD?
yeah, so I can't have, like, Adidas shorts and a Nike shirt.
Bonds
I don't
undies.
know, it's just weird. So I've got to, like, buy the same. And I like Nike, so I'm like, well, I might as well buy everything Nike.
Okay.
Especially if it's...
Just everything.
Yeah, all I wear is Nike.
Okay, so for Christmas, someone gets you a Reebok.
This popped up.
It'll
You're
go
like-
in the bin.
You're like, where the fuck's the rest? You drive around a Reebok car.
This popped up the other day, and I'm like, fuck, this is me and Jake every time we work together. Wait, I'll try and wait for the start.
Getting shit done.
Meanwhile, you two were standing around, finger popping each other's assholes.
We're not finger popping each other's assholes. What we're doing is getting shit done.
Meanwhile, you two were standing around, finger
I feel like that's what everyone thinks of us.
Yeah.
Well,
I've
It's
noticed,
true.
right, like, we've been at street heaps lately, and he's always there.
Text me on the work day.
Sorry, but, like, everyone I feel is getting sick of me and James fucking around the whole time. Like,
What else are we meant to do?
I know, but, like, because he's new,
Just
he wants
embrace
to get
it.
it done.
Text me.
And Ash is
The
always
name's
in.
there.
Ash is... Fuck, I keep forgetting. H-Dog. No, everyone's just getting pissed off, but, like...
Should we just embrace the depression like everyone else?
No, because it's boring. Like, I'd rather have fun. Did you tell him that you fell over the other day?
I heard all about falling over in pigeon shit or something.
Yeah. I didn't find it as funny as you did.
yeah. I think that was a you had to be there thing.
Yeah.
Dude, it was the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
It was a pretty
Like,
big
he landed in doggy style and, like, looked back.
Why?
This is how he
I was
fell
so
over.
shocked as to what happened.
Bro, the look, like, when he turned around, he's like... It was so good, man.
The kicker is that you said you did it a second time.
Yeah, he fell over again.
Yeah. We should stop fucking around.
No, I enjoy work when we fuck around.
There you go.
I don't think those two things go together.
What, enjoying work and fucking around?
I think if you're fucking around, then you're not technically working.
I don't know about that. I don't know about it. My job gets done every day.
That'd make my whole job obsolete.
We can wrestle and carry a big cabinet at the same time. Down to 6 foot retaining
It
wall.
was funny because just so everyone knows, it's a fuck delivery and you've got to carry it maybe, 20 metres from a truck to a retaining wall. So the day that Jake and I were up the top, took fucking ages, and the next day 2 different people were up there and we got the truck unloaded in like half the time. I was like, fuck, what does that say?
Well, we had a good time doing it.
Yeah, it was fun.
That's all that matters.
Exactly.
It's
Now we've got this
depressing
giant-
enough being there.
It's not at your
Giant
expense.
fucking bruise from him.
Holy shit.
Yeah. It's because he spazzed
No,
out.
but no, he makes me drive, and then we'll punch.
It's only fair.
Yeah, whatever. He punches the absolute shit out of me the whole way there. Like, I mean, we'll 3-piece combo the whole time.
The fuck does that even mean?
Like a 3-piece, like left, right, left.
I think 3-piece combo is KFC.
Wait, you guys go to KFC without me?
You don't come to work anymore.
I know.
He had one day off.
It's a
But
big
for
thing.
Ash, like,
It's a big thing for me.
Yeah, it's massive.
Did you guys?
It's like when he walks in at 5:30. It's like, what's wrong with him today?
On time.
The van is not loaded, Ash. I'm meant to be getting my Servo sausage roll by now.
Yeah.
I don't know how you eat them every morning.
Bro, they're so...
They're addictive. I think they're addictive.
I went
They
through
are,
a
man.
phase, years ago, and now I feel sick looking at them.
it's like those people that have ice breaks every morning. I don't think people do that anymore,
Yeah.
but like people
Ice-
would do that.
Like Dares.
Ice breaks
Yeah.
is what got me into coffee, I think. It started off with ice breaks. I'm like, yeah, I drink coffee now.
We remember back in the day when Ben used to drink a fucking. I can say Ben because
I don't know who Ben
I don't
is.
talk to him anymore.
It's a guy we used to work
and he'll
with.
never talk to me again.
Well, he will
He
now.
used-
You
every
just said everyone
morning
started reaching out to you.
Every morning he'd smash a fucking iced coffee and a V, like one after each other.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
Which
terrible
order?
mix,
Yeah,
man.
I'm like, doesn't that just
But what
fucking
order?
sit in your stomach?
He used to
Oh,
send
I
me.
don't know.
He used to send me like at Smoko to the Servo to buy 2 4-packs of the giant V's for like $10 each, whatever. and we'd smash them in like 3 hours. I don't know, like my stomach is probably like not existing anymore.
Yeah.
Well, I drink about 2 energy drinks a day. The 500ml cans.
Yeah, they're still
But like
bad.
I try and space them out.
I think it's going to be
They're
the
no
next big
sugar.
thing, eh? Surely in like 5-10 years, it's going to be the next big thing of like illnesses. It's just,
Oh, something's got to kill you though.
Nah,
I think.
Surely.
I don't think so.
But it happens all the time. Like, okay, you got to think about all the things that we thought were great years ago and turned out to be massive problems now. There's got to be statistically shit that we're doing now that's going to be fucked up. And when we look back at like, oh fuck, we
Probably
didn't
shouldn't
expect
do
that.
it, yeah. But
Yeah, back when they used to was it radium? They used to fucking it used to be a thing. Like people would put like females would put radium suppositories in their fucking arseholes and shit. I don't know why they did that, but they used to do it. Guys would put it. It was like a health thing. Like doctors, physicians, they all believed in it. Guys would like put it on their dicks to boost their libidos and shit. No, radium.
radium.
Not a good thing to put up your asshole. It's like 100 years ago. Type in.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, radium.
Radium.
Radium
Radium
phase.
is a naturally occurring radioactive metal formed by the decay of uranium and thorium in the environment.
Type in
Common
like
isotopes.
Springfield
isotopes.
Wait, type in like the radium phase or like
No, type uranium suppository.
yeah, do it.
Is it radium or uranium?
No, I think it's radium.
Radium I don't know how to fucking spell
Suppository.
That is not right.
Fad.
Well,
Maybe just
anyone
put
can
fad.
throw some letters out.
Radium arse delivery mechanism. No.
We can buy some from
Suppositories.
So you
Denver,
can still buy
Colorado.
Look how old.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
1930.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
In the early 1900s, real men used radium suppositories.
Before.
Yeah.
and like doctors, physicians, everyone thought this is a good thing, blah blah blah. But obviously, it's not.
Oh, it's meant to improve your personality. You need some of this shit.
Oh, bullshit.
Can you buy it online?
Yeah. Will you kindly state what value you consider radium suppositories to reduce size and hardening of prostate gland?
Yeah.
Nice.
You know, shit like that. Obviously, they didn't have the medical knowledge that we do now, so we wouldn't, like, we've discovered that it's not a good
Yeah,
thing.
but also back then I think
Like lead
it was a
and
lot
shit.
more loose with like, this is okay, and everyone just accepted this was okay.
Yeah, and like we do that now.
No, but people don't accept it now.
No, but there's certain things that we probably accept okay, and then in like 100 years or 20, 30 years time when our like medical technology and scientific technology sort of evolves, and then we're like, well, holy shit, we just discovered that this thing we've been doing is a really fucking bad thing, like margarines and all that. Like now they're all banned and stuff, and it's like,
I agree.
I feel like monster drinks,
Nah.
or energy drinks
Yeah, but they're
are going
so
to be part
good,
of it.
man. Like, don't make them taste so good if they're bad for it.
Wait, it's good for you because it tastes good.
Yeah.
There's no sugar in it. I'm telling you, they're good. Good for you. They help me get through the day.
How do you reckon you'd feel without them?
I'd be cranky.
You reckon?
Yeah, 100%.
Do you have them on the weekends too?
Yeah, I'd one today. I'll probably get. Oh no, because I usually have like pre-workout and shit through the weekend, so I'm alright.
Why don't you just have that during the week?
Oh well, I had that oxy shred that I've been drinking. You wouldn't get
Do
it.
you go to the gym?
Yeah, I train.
Oh, nice.
But I had it one morning before work when we were at. I
Somewhere.
won't say it because we're working. We're not allowed to talk about work. But I spewed everywhere.
Oh, that's
With
right.
ash.
So that was also after your fucking 4-day bender.
No, it wasn't. It was the
Yes,
next
it
week.
was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
It was that.
Because you had that day off before.
Yeah, you had the day off, and then the next day you came in.
And you
So
I'd
you
be
went
all
out.
healthy.
You went out Friday, Saturday, Sunday, threw a sickie Monday, and then Tuesday Ash sends me a video of you throwing up in a garden.
in a client's garden.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it wasn't.
I wonder what. There's something wrong with this pre-workout.
Well, that's what I thought it was.
It's working.
So I was fine the day before when I had the sickie.
Yeah.
Was it a weight loss thing? Because it was working.
Can I have another beer when you can, please, Ash?
Make that dose, please.
Dose.
You right?
Am I not allowed to have a beer with the boys?
Oh, fuck. Well, I saw this pop up the other day too while we're talking about medical shit.
Why is? I don't think I've ever seen this. Is this on lots of alcohol cans?
What is it?
Like a pregnancy warning. Alcohol can cause lifelong harm to your baby.
Yeah, I think that's on most. Thanks.
I've never seen this before.
Can you dispose of that when you can too, please?
She permanently blinded herself.
Have you guys seen this?
I don't want to see this.
We'll just watch it until we've got the gist. So, this bitch.
She permanently blinded herself on purpose because she identified as transabled.
Oh.
Jill Shupin had dreamed of being blind since she was 6 years old. And at the age of 21, she decided to take matters into her own hands.
Brilliant.
She found a psychologist that
How
agreed to
fucked,
help
eh?
her blind herself by pouring drain cleaner into her eye. The two waited for 30 minutes before going to the hospital to ensure permanent damage
Adrian,
was
she's
done,
transabled.
left her completely blind. After her family
She's
found
mentally
out it wasn't
unstable.
an accident like Jewel had claimed, they cut all ties with her. But Jewel says she's the happiest she's ever been. She permanently blinded.
How fucked, eh?
Well, I didn't see that coming.
God.
Oh, fucking the world is just.
I look at
lost
that and
today.
it just reminds me of. You know that, is it Daredevil, the Ben Affleck movie?
Oh yeah. That's fucked. But
is
hey, oi,
fucked, eh?
she can do that. It's her choice.
Exactly. What if I came out tomorrow, Adrian, and I said I want to be transabled?
In what way, though?
I would not sit here and talk to you.
Bigot.
I wouldn't.
That was all serious. Eh?
I wouldn't.
I identify as ripped.
I can't. Well, looks like we're not going to be making any more videos.
Fucking hell. There's another one. Since that offended Adrian so much.
It didn't offend me. It's just frustrating.
I know, it is. It is frustrating. That's the main reason why I wanted to show
How
you
far?
guys.
How far is this all going to go, though? Like,
Oh,
how much has this escalated over the last sort of 5 years?
Too far.
And it's because of social media.
Yeah.
But like, how far?
Why
is it gonna
social
go?
media?
It wasn't a thing before. It's now. It's like people see this shit and they think, "Oh, look at the attention they're all getting. I'm going to try and do that too."
But it's not because of social media. It's because
Straight
people. No, it's because people are telling you that it's okay to be whatever you want to be.
Yeah, on social media,
No, regardless of
And
where
it's
it
not.
is.
it is. It's
No, I mean, it's not okay. to be
100% of people are like living most of their lives on, well, not 100%, but are living most of their social lives on social media, and that's where they get all their attention. They get all their they've got a voice which reaches everybody, and it's like you see it in schools and shit. And there's like a massive influx of people becoming trans and all the bullshit alphabet stuff.
I don't remember.
Yeah, but regardless of social media, if they whatever news outlets.
But
or
was
whatever,
all this happening before Facebook and MySpace and all that? Like, did you ever hear about a trans person at your school?
No, but
It
that's
was
not
gay
the-
kids. That was
that's-
about it.
That's not the point.
It is
though.
a point.
No, like you can't make a correlation because the things happened at the same time. It's not because one thing happened, the other thing is because of it.
I think it's a huge factor. It's like this is where all these groups congregate. It's all online. They don't meet up at clubs and stuff.
Yeah, but that people congregate online, not just these groups, everyone.
So you say this is 100% nothing to do with it?
I didn't say it's nothing to do. I think it's.
I think it's a huge
It
correlation.
fuels it.
Yeah,
It pushes it.
yeah.
I don't
That's
think
what I'm
it's-
saying. Like it's.
But I'm not saying it's because of it.
I forget where the interview is, but there's an interview from a little while ago. I forget what the guy's name is, but he's like in the Entourage movie and stuff. And he's interviewing he's got two trans people sitting there. And one of them, like the one that looks more like they've done the transformation, she's all for it. She's like, yeah,
It's
there's-
transition.
yeah. Whatever. She's like, yeah, there's only two genders. She's like, I was a boy and I wanted to be a girl, like blah, blah, like being logical about it. And then there was the other trans one with like purple short hair and like glasses and shit. And she was full like, there's fucking 1,000 genders. And then he starts rattling off the random ones. And he's like, so fucking like X is a gender or something. And she's like, yes, if someone wants to be X, they can be X.
Okay.
There's this one as well. Have you seen this one with Ben Shapiro?
Oh, how good is that?
Actually, I used
good,
to
eh?
watch these.
That,
Why are
you
you
guys
not
have seen that,
30?
eh?
Why are you not
Yeah,
80 or
why
something?
can't you
Yeah.
pick your age?
Boy Scout.
Man, do you watch him for hours? Eh?
Yeah.
The Matt Welsh one, I haven't seen it yet.
So good.
It was on Rogan the other day. I still haven't listened to it.
Who?
Matt Welch.
Oh yeah, I listened to that. Has
good.
anyone listened?
I haven't
to
listened to the Rogan
one?
thing, but I've loved
They
it.
so it's all going sweet, and Rogan's like saying how much he likes his documentary and shit like that. And then there's like maybe not an hour, but a good like 45 minutes where they're going pretty hard at each other over like gay marriage and shit like that.
Okay.
And it's like neither of them were backing down, and then it was a pretty sick little like debate.
Okay, that's good.
So,
The gay marriage one is like interesting.
He just is his position essentially that he thinks that is it about like kids?
yeah.
So it's like in a
yeah.
household, then the most benefit you'll get is having a male and a female.
Yeah,
something like
exactly,
that.
yeah.
But okay.
Yeah, it was all about kids, and then Rogan was trying to make him say that all stemmed from like religious beliefs and things like that, and he's like, oh, it's not religious beliefs, but then all the reasons he was giving, Rogan's like, well, that's because of a religious belief from back in the day, and then he's like thinking about it, and you could just see them both like changing their thoughts like through it.
Well, marriage itself is a religious thing, like, and it's been corrupted into mainstream society as, it's a government-owned thing now.
Yeah,
Like, yeah. So I agree that marriage should be between a man and a woman. Like, I'm not up in arms about the fact that you can't do it now.
Love is love, Bart.
Well, yeah.
Love is love.
Well, no. Now that it's been co-opted by the state,
Should. Love is love.
now that it's been co-opted by the state, and like it's now a legal thing. Like, I get that men and women and shit can like just marry each other, like because it's a status now. It's not just a religious bonding like it used to be. Like the definition of marriage was like between a man and a woman under the eyes of God or whatever. And now they're like, we're changing that definition. It's like, no, but we own that as a religious cult. Like, that's our thing. You can't just take our word, change it, and then call us the bigots. You know, like, I get it.
But don't you still have to like?
I think government should just stay the fuck out of marriage. Like, let that be. Just separate government and the church.
Yeah.
And just, I don't know. But of course, it's just all about taxing and all that.
Yeah. Doesn't really bother me.
You can go deep into it.
I'm sweating.
Fuck, to be honest.
I'm so hot. Yeah. Thanks. We should get married.
Who wears the white, though?
No, what I was going to bring up before we got into that shit. This thing. You guys see this?
Oh yes, the killing.
How hectic, eh?
Yeah, it's nuts.
What I was thinking, like, imagine being halfway through the game and changing.
How is this
mind.
okay?
Like, is there a way to pull?
Wait.
Basically,
Explain
basically, it's a VR headset, and if you die in the game, it kills you in real life. So it's like
I don't know how this is allowed.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, who agreed to this?
So
Yeah,
I
they
think
made
it's
it.
for like people that want to commit suicide, shit like that.
There's people that want to get them streams up.
100%. 100%.
Imagine being shit at that.
Imagine
game.
being like the world's best player on that.
Yeah.
So how does it kill you?
Making a bang.
I did
don't
read
know.
that somewhere. Someone dies, blah, blah, blah.
I'd be wanting them cheat codes for sure.
Go down, go down, go down.
Like, you know,
One
they
sec.
can just like join the military or something.
Yeah, go actually do something.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to play a game.
Doesn't tell you on here, but are you Googling it?
Thing is,
I'll
you're
try.
probably versing other real people and killing them.
Yeah.
No, well, I'm guessing you don't all have to wear this thing. It's like a choice to wear this headset.
But it could be like people who want to wear this thing all join the same game, and like it's like COD, and you're on around and you're shooting people, and when you kill someone in the game, they die in real life.
But fucking,
That's fucking
so-
crazy.
So
Nerve-wracking.
the two thoughts I had were, imagine being like you've hit fucking start and now you're locked in. There's no second thoughts. Or imagine if like someone wanted to fuck with you and they just jammed this thing on your head, and then you had to like play the game for your life. Like, that'd be a sick movie.
Yeah,
I just thought of a movie idea.
Yeah, it's called Saw 15.
But yeah, I don't think it's the smartest thing that's ever come out.
Who's testing
Yeah,
it
but
out?
like,
They
you
test
could
it on
tell
animals?
people
I don't know.
people would probably buy it.
Who though?
It would.
Mate, there
people
is
would
some-
buy it.
People would buy it.
Cunts fucking
it would-
skydive without parachutes. Like, I'll do it.
It'd be the next like big internet craze like
I don't
for
think
high
it's gonna
school.
take off.
You don't reckon for like high schoolers and shit?
Would it be
I don't
legal?
think it's not going to be allowed.
Yeah, it's not going to be allowed, but it's
But
going to be like
You don't go to EB Games and buy the
Yeah,
suicide
yeah.
headset.
no. But imagine like
You got that thing that kills you? Like, I need
Yeah.
that.
imagine being at school all day and like everyone pumping it up, like, oh, Trevor's going to go live on fucking Oculus tonight. It's
Instead
It'd
of
be
like
a good watch.
and then everyone's
It'd
just
be a good
watching
watch.
him on the fucking live stream, and then all of a sudden Trevor's not in tomorrow.
Or
back,
like they make a YouTube video, like, I can't wait for this to go up. It just never goes
back,
up.
back when I was at school.
Yeah, they'd have to have an automatic upload.
Back when I was at school, when you like wanted to fight someone after school, now they just meet at the bike racks, both put a headset on, and they're just like air swinging.
Yeah. Has anyone used one of those Oculus things?
I've used like
apparently they're getting pretty
beta
good,
version.
like pretty advanced.
They're
I think in the
okay.
next couple of years would probably be the time to buy it.
Yeah,
I
right.
don't think
Because you can do. I was watching like this YouTuber, and he went up and he done like 5 minutes on stage. Like he could do like stand up and stuff on there as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like he can do like everything,
Good
like just
practice.
day to day life. Yeah.
I've done the 3D porn one. My mate had one. He put it on, like he'd do the POV porn. I was sitting there, I was like, what?
There's dicks everywhere.
Well, you loaded up the private one.
Speaking
Yeah.
like, but have you seen the thing? I think 2 Chainz went on and he showed it. Like you can even do like the the pocket pussies. You can get that where like your partner is using it and it'll go at the same speed. Like you don't even have to be in the same state.
Oh, I've
Good
seen
idea.
shit like that.
Like that's crazy. Like, does that not blow anyone else's mind?
No,
that that's a
really.
thing.
It's all just fucking app based. I've got an app on my phone.
That does what?
I'll go get the thing that corresponds to
Yeah.
it.
Fuck
can
you
try it
got?
It's like a big fist like that.
And it, like,
Then you hit the
moves.
button and it just.
You put the wrong headset on, you just die.
Is this
It's like,
what
why did you
happens-
stop, babe?
Is this what hap-
I'm like a bee that explodes.
It's got too hot in here.
But yeah,
It's a humpus.
it's a what?
What?
Isn't that?
A Humphreys.
I live in the Amazon.
No.
Humphreys B. Bear.
On one of the old Harry Mack things,
Harry Mack, baby.
this guy had a. He said he made sex toys and he got him to rap about this thing called the humpus.
All right.
So what does the humpers do? You just fuck it?
No, it's like a belt that you put on and it's like got a sleeve and it goes.
How's it go?
And he's like, and then it's got like a dildo attachment thing that goes like this.
Seem to know a
Find
lot
it.
about this.
Yeah, I watched this humpus video a few times.
All right. How do you spell it? H-U.
Harry Mack.
The humpus. Can we show this on YouTube?
The Humpus?
Yeah. I don't know if you'll be able to show it or not.
Could have picked a better name.
James. It's an ad.
I like ads. Tells me what's out there, like death headsets.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey.
Should I skip?
Oh, good. How are you?
Skip forward a bit. Yeah. He
You right before you left, huh? Not really. Not really.
just tells
I'm
him what he
just-
does and then he says, "Oh, I've got a
Right.
thing for you."
Okay. What do you got
Where
for
did he
me?
go?
To go get it.
I was as quick as I could be.
No worries, man.
Okay. My name is Rob. I'm more well known to be. I'm called Mr. Feelgood.
Okay.
So this guy makes
And
sex toys.
it's because of the type of industry I'm in,
Okay.
which is I'm a crazy mad inventor of gadgets.
Okay.
And I'm going to show you, this is one thing that I invented in 2007, and
Well
after
used.
many years it eventually went to market,
Yeah.
was hugely successful.
Okay.
I'm going to relaunch it. It's been completely redesigned.
This video came out
Beautiful.
last year.
and
He said he invented this in
I was
2007.
thinking to myself
How many years is
a
that?
couple of months ago, wouldn't it be awesome if
12
somebody
years or
could do a rap?
Are you serious?
I am 100% genuinely
15
serious.
Yeah.
Wow.
Humpus. Okay, I'm not sure whether you.
Does he show you what it does?
Yeah.
Where's my camera?
There
I
we
forget
go.
where my camera. This little device here is called the Humpus, and there
It's like a
is
fish pump.
belts and leg straps and things that come with this.
Okay.
And basically, you wear this machine around your waist.
Right.
You put the male attachment, this is a sealed unit,
Yeah.
and you take the caps off, and inside there is a silicone sleeve.
Okay.
This plugs into here.
Yeah.
So now, yeah. And then this thing, has this one got any charging? Oh, it might have actually, yeah.
Oh wow.
And then we've got speed controls.
Oh wow.
Imagine,
Thanks.
Right.
yeah.
Fucking hell.
And anyway, to do that,
How many
Right.
prototypes do you reckon you went through?
I
don't
love
know.
it.
The scary thing is like that's someone's uncle.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It looks like he's got so many containers and shit
Yeah.
behind him, so it looks like he just sits there all day
How many? Do
going, how can I
you
make
think
my
he
dick
tested
twitch?
it on himself?
Yeah, 100%.
Would you?
Or he's just got
Of
like
course
12 guys chained out the back.
Would you hand
Dick's
it out
just
to people? Be like,
dripping.
oh, I got a new one. Try this one.
I can't, I've came 3 times today.
This one's hooked up to a car battery.
Yeah. Anyway.
That's crazy. So you own one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kickstarter backer. No. I just saw it on here when you were talking about a thing because I can't remember if he said that this you can do it online from far away or not. That's just what it reminded me of.
Fuck yeah.
Just find a woman.
Why?
Is that hard? Like we have
It's
fucking
not that hard.
we have apps to do it now.
Yeah, like
We have to
you don't
create
need that
fucking
shit.
robots to do it for you.
Apps to do what?
I remember
Find
when
people.
I first turned 18, I went to the what is it? The sex shop. There was this like old 50-year-old dude. He must have owned it, and he was trying to convince me to buy the big ass thing that you like just have sex with. He goes, "Oh, it's so much better, mate. You can hook it up to your phone. You don't need to take it out to dinner and all this." I'm like, mate, it's $1,000, so I'm not buying that.
Fuck a pillow ass.
He goes, mate, I'm telling you, it's the best investment you'll ever have. I'm like, you need to get out more. Like,
This one's a return. It's half price.
yeah, he's like, it's the best investment. Never need a woman again. I'm like,
So lonely.
I don't want to fuck
Just
silicon.
pulling
the
that
rest of me life.
silicon out of the cupboard every night.
Imagine like someone comes into your room, open up the cupboard,
Yeah.
it's just there. It's like,
And
it's my
then
wife.
the sadness of just packing it away every night.
You finally bring a chick home and you're like, are you keen for a 2.5?
Just that depression of getting like the wet wipes deep inside there and scooping everything out.
Mate, just take it outside and put a hose.
Yeah. Fuck
Take
yeah.
it to the shower with you.
Yeah. You're hosing it on the lawn. You're like, hey neighbor.
Oh man.
So did you buy it?
No,
Oh,
Why not?
Didn't have 1,000.
bring it in next
No.
time. We'll make it the
Well,
centerpiece.
Yeah.
I'm 18.
speaking
I
about
didn't
that.
want to buy it.
Why not?
Because if I bought it at 18, I wouldn't be where I am now.
I'd still be at home using it.
Yeah, mate, I wouldn't have been coming out tonight, I'll tell you that.
Coming in that.
Yeah, I'll be coming in that, yeah.
Yeah, I fucking remember that big fucking crystal thing we were talking about a little while ago.
yeah.
I found an old picture of it, and now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, I'm a fucking idiot.
Okay, great.
You found that in your backyard.
Yeah,
That still does look cool, though.
I thought I was stoked. I was like, I'm gonna be a millionaire.
What was it?
Like, they said it was just like not fossilized glass, but basically
It's
like
just
a big
glass.
glob of glass.
I still would have
Like
sold
sea
it
glass,
as a
right?
crystal.
What?
Like sea glass.
I don't know. I didn't want to keep asking questions to the like gem festival because they thought I was an idiot. Why? So what kind of glass is this?
So, wait, did you only send them a photo of it?
Yeah.
Well, how would they know?
Oh, I don't know.
Could have been
I
a
mean,
giant
looking
meth
at
rock.
it now. Yeah, I wish.
What did you do
Look
with
at
it?
the colours.
I don't know. I don't actually know.
Looks cool.
It could be in a cupboard somewhere.
I'd be putting that in like a mantelpiece.
Why though?
Because it looks sick.
I'd tell people.
Look at the colours in it, like the centre of it.
But I
Could
think
be
that's
like
just
one of
my
those-
hand reflecting from behind.
You can be one of those dudes that like passes it down and tells your kids like
Yeah.
it's worth a lot of money.
And they take it on porn stars.
Yeah.
I've got this moon rock.
Go on
yeah.
Antique Roadshow.
It's been in my family for generations.
Oh, I used to love Antique Roadshow. When they'd do shit like that, they'd be like, this was in my family for 40 years
Yeah.
and it's a really expensive piece. And then they'd be like,
It's dated 2007.
like fucking, did you listen to Hamish and Andy back in the day when they took the toy wooden snake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
Did you listen to that?
Oh, it rings a bell.
Yeah. They took like, there was in
So-
Hamish's family.
Yeah, they have this old, like it's one of those snakes where you hold it and they've like it's joined so
Yeah,
that it
wobbles.
articulates.
Yeah. You used to get them in show bags.
Yeah. But like it's like a wooden one, not like
Yeah.
like what you get now, like cheap plastic ones. And they reckon it's like super expensive.
Yeah. So basically they flew all the way over to England to take it to the Antique Roadshow.
Wait, I think it's an Andy snake.
Is it? Oh yeah, it was Andy.
Because I was like,
yeah.
Hamish would just make fun of him about it all the time.
Yeah.
Gotta pee.
All right. Oh, it'll be something like that. But yeah, they flew all the way over there, and then like the lady's like, it's worthless.
Have you seen Hamish's new podcast?
The one about being a dad or whatever. Yeah. I haven't listened to
the
it.
dad's dad or something like
Yeah. No, I haven't listened to it. Is it good?
that. I don't have listened to it. I only just saw it today.
Yeah, right. Have you listened to it, Jake?
I'm not gonna lie. I don't watch anything to do with
Whoa, hater.
it. No, I'm not a hater. I just
hate it.
For this
A bit.
podcast.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
mate.
yeah.
That's it.
Cheers again for the
Have you listened to any of the other ones?
What, all the podcasts? Yeah, I listen to them like I got my days set for my podcast.
Oh yeah.
So like usually when the news come out, Tuesday.
Yeah.
Do you really listen to it when it comes?
Oh yeah, I listen. Well, it's something to listen to because I've only got like 3 or 4 that I really listen to. Like,
Yeah.
I was stressing out this week because this comes out on Tuesday and Jake and Ash were going to Toowoomba together in the truck on Tuesday and I'm like, fuck, I'm only going to get 1 download instead of 2 because they're like, we'll listen to it on the way down.
we did too. I actually thought it was Ash was like, oh, it's a bit boring. I'm like,
Troy.
I thought it was actually pretty
Is
interesting.
it Troy's one?
Nah, last week.
Last week's.
I don't remember what it was.
Where we got real deep about
Oh.
child torture.
Yeah,
Fucking-
yeah. I thought it was funny ass. Speaking of my type of audience, you know what I mean?
Fuck yeah. That was quick.
He didn't want to seem like he was doing a shit.
Yeah. He's just dropped it in the hallway. Fucking dog. Fucking dog shit in the hallway, yeah.
Wait, you got dog shit outside? Did I ever tell you so? Should have waited for Steve. Steve just told the story, but we used to do like games afternoons, like board games and stuff.
Yeah.
And people would come over and we'd have a barbecue and just play board games. And we're sitting around the table playing games, and someone all of a sudden goes, "Oh, who farted? It smells like shit in here." And then someone else goes, "Yeah, it smells like a steaming pile of shit." And they turn around and the dog had like done a shit on the floor, and like it's a literal steaming pile of shit on the floor.
Fuck yeah. That was like, was that the unpublished episode with you?
Yeah. When the dog took a shit.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't
Don't
remember
remember
that.
that?
No.
Remember that?
He went to the toilet and then he comes back in and he's like, there's a shit outside. And we all just started laughing and he's like, we wouldn't like, I don't know if we weren't believing him or something. He's like, no, seriously, there's shit on the floor
Did
outside.
you not want to seem like you took too long? You shat on the floor.
I come back and no one was like, gotta fix the shit.
Like, is this a normal occurrence around here?
Do I clean it?
Because if it was my house and my dog shat, I'd probably do the same thing. Like, yeah, no, it's not. Like, I ain't picking that up.
I just walked out. Nikita's in the kitchen. She turned around and scared the shit out of her.
Oh, really?
I think she may have shat.
What? Did you sneak over there?
Yeah, I was trying to like army roll past.
Nah, she gets scared easily. That's Westy's new favourite thing to do.
Oh,
is
really?
Just scare her all day, every day. It's pretty funny.
How
Oh, yeah.
though? Like
Just jumping around corners or like hiding in a cupboard and then screaming when she opens it.
In the early days of like being with Katie, woke up one morning and she went and had a shower. And I thought it'd be funny if when she opens the door, I would lean on the door and just like fall. And she fucking lost her shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so like she's opened the door and I just like acted dead, leaning against it, and I just like fell into her. Yeah, I like almost destroyed her life.
Wait, as in she got scared?
Yeah, I didn't know
Oh.
she was like she hated being scared.
Okay. And we're never scared her again.
Yeah, I try not to now.
Oh, man.
Fucking, I was telling you in the truck the other day. For the last 2 weeks, Westy's been standing at our patio, and we've got a basketball hoop down the other end of our yard.
Mm-hmm.
He's been trying to kick a ball from the patio into the hoop because I think he saw it on YouTube or something. He's been out there for like an hour every afternoon trying to get it, and this afternoon he finally nailed it. And he like the look on his face when he finally hit it, like he didn't believe he did it, and then he just starts like sprinting around the yard screaming and shit.
Singing Barbie Girl.
He 100%, not even joking, sang that about halfway through at the Servo. But the fuck thing is, I've got like 20 recordings of my phone of recording it. And then the time he got it, I came in to see if dinner was ready. And then I walked out and I just like saw it happen. I didn't get my phone out. I was like, fuck.
That's good though. He was happy.
Yeah, he was stoked.
It's
and
like-
luckily, because like I didn't want to be the failure in his eyes, he's like, you do it now. And I'm like, oh shit. So I kicked the first one and missed it. And then the second one, I fluked it as well. And I'm like, oh, I got it too. Didn't try again. I don't know.
Is it very far away?
It's pretty far away.
Let's go to it now.
Oh, we measured it. 10.3 meters.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
That's good for him to
That's
kick it
really
that far.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a random tape measure laying in the backyard that I lost ages ago.
Buried it with a rock.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to do the whole, there's videos on YouTube where they
Yeah.
throw the ping pong and it bounces off 50 things and lands in
Yeah.
a cup. Like, I know how they do it. Like, you set it up. But, like, it's just time and effort. Like,
Yeah. Nikita said, like, I should do that with Westy. Just make Westy do it all day, every day. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to make him, like, YouTube child star.
Get that money.
That money,
Then he'll be Aaron Carter, dead in a bathtub.
God.
Jesus.
God.
Oi, too soon.
Is it too soon?
Never too soon. He's a celebrity.
Exactly. I want candy.
Didn't he? Yeah. Didn't his like parents rake all his money when he was young?
Yeah. That's what I think I was telling you the other day. Did you know that if a child star, legally, if someone becomes famous when they're a kid, the parents only have to put away 50% of whatever their profits are for when they turn 18, and then the parents can have everything else.
Seems fair.
And that
as
law,
a parent, that seems fair.
yeah.
Your mind.
And that law came about. I forget the law of
Is it an
it.
Australian law?
No, it's I think it's like a global law, but
Who makes
Is there such
global
a thing as a
laws?
global law?
so that law
Klaus
came
Schwab
about.
made it.
Who
from-
governs global law?
Klaus Schwab.
Yeah, this might be it, but it's got a name. Yeah, Jackie Coogan. So he was a child star, and then he ended up being
Okay.
the who's the bald guy in the Addams Family?
Uncle Fester.
Yeah. What did I say his name was? Something
Jackie
Coogan.
Or was he a child star?
Yeah.
Jackie Coogan.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was him.
I know that guy.
So apparently the law came about because his parents took all the money he made when he was this age,
Yeah.
and then he finally like made money back being Uncle Fester. But yeah, 15% doesn't seem
That's an American law.
right.
You said 50% to start with.
No, 15.
I thought you said 50.
Yeah, you said 50.
Did I?
Yeah.
You did
You'll
say
hear it back
Which-
later.
which I thought was
Sunday
pretty good.
Coast tomorrow.
Yeah,
So
that's what I was like.
No,
yeah,
15.
So, so Justin Bieber, how old was he when he started like making mills?
He was like 16.
Oh, really?
No, I don't think it was
I thought
that
it was
old.
like
I
12
thought
or
it was 12.
When he did Baby.
Yeah.
How old was he when he did Baby?
bro.
Nah. I still remember the first morning I saw him. I was getting ready for work.
He was active 2007. How old is he now?
He was born in 94, so he's 2 years
It would have been like
younger than me.
2012
So
or
he's
something.
28.
Yeah.
2010 maybe.
In 2007, that was, 16 years ago?
2011.
What are you looking for?
How old Justin Bieber was when he became famous.
What made him
blah, blah,
famous?
blah.
Oh, who is it that found him?
Scooter Braun.
What?
Scooter
No, it was
Braun.
Usher.
Yeah.
Usher took him, didn't he?
Scooter, yes.
age 13. It says it right there.
13, yeah. So
I think
What's
Scooter
wrong?
Braun found him, but then Usher signed him.
he had 5 years of making mills. So his parents would have got
or his mum, because I don't think he knows his
I mean,
name.
that's the legal law, but I mean, your parents could be like, it's all yours. We're just going to bank it and chip away at it.
Yeah, I guess
We're going to renovate the
how
bedroom.
your parent is, but
Yeah.
I forget who.
I mean, if my kid's making millions, I'm taking
Taking
a
some.
fair bit of it, though.
But you're the one who has to like organise their life and shit. And
Yeah, well,
it'd be stressful for the parents.
You're a
too.
child. You're hiring me as your manager.
Yeah. Yeah.
I forget which fucking comedian said it on the Justin Bieber roast. Someone was like, Scooter Braun found Justin Bieber on YouTube at 3 a.m. in the morning. They're like, has anyone asked the question why Scooter Braun was looking up 13-year-old boys at 3 a.m. in the morning?
So good.
They're like, sounds like Scooter just got off a dick beating fucking session. I think it was Kevin Hart.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Sounds like Scooter just finished up a dick beating session. Fucking pretty funny. Trying to get rid of all these fucking tabs.
Why?
I don't know where we're up to.
Oh, God.
Oh, there's the blind
I can't.
lady that upset Adrian.
I can't. How big is it?
Here's another fucking TikTok page that got me today. I don't know why I found this so fucking hilarious, but yeah, I'll show you a couple of them. You know the motivational videos where it's like got motivational music in the background and it'll be like a dude driving a car or something and it'll be like, it hit me when someone said this, and then it'll like go to a celebrity's quote they've said. And this guy did a couple and it just fucking, I don't know why I got,
Wow,
no,
man,
that's that one. Yeah.
If you can guess the color of my panties, I'll fuck you. She goes, they're green, but good enough.
Oh, fuck.
But the thing is, though, it's not him that's funny. You're laughing at Joey Diaz.
Yeah, but it, like...
The music makes it good.
Yeah, the fact that nobody, until I saw this, like, there's probably millions that do it, but this is the first I've seen do it. Wait, fuck.
Afraid of a smack off
I
me?
can't zoom in. So we're just going to have to watch it from here. And he does, like, Rogan and shit. Oh, my God.
There's no way it can smell us and it's outside. I smell you.
Oh, he talks too? What the fuck?
Just wanted 3 fucking feet.
It's just such dumb shit. Like, you're waiting for something sick.
So me and my missus had a pretty funny moment today.
Oh, what happened?
We went to Wet n Wild.
Oh, my God.
Oh, you
Was
did it.
terrible?
Oh, dude, it sucks.
It's so old.
Really?
Like, I was trying
run
not
down
to...
and shitty now.
It was my favourite theme park,
Me too.
and I'm scared to go back because every other theme park I've gone back to as an adult, I hated.
Where,
Well, it wasn't that busy. Like, but they didn't have half the rides going.
You just smashed it away.
So,
all
like,
about
you're
the-
still standing there waiting
Right.
in lines because half the rides aren't going.
Why aren't they not going? Were they broken?
COVID.
I don't know if they were broken.
Just wear a
or-
mask
Not
on the way.
enough, not enough staff to man them.
Well, anyway, so we're walking upstairs and like sitting in line for like 45 minutes. We finally got to the, like our turn was next. And they weigh you before every ride, so you're not...
What?
Really?
Yeah, because like if you're too much weight, like going... Seriously, you gotta weigh
That
yourself.
would be the most fucking embarrassing
You gotta weigh
thing.
yourself like before you go up, and then they weigh you again when you get there. Just
Just in case you've changed.
Yeah, I don't know
You
why.
sweated it out when you...
So we're standing there, and me and my missus like just standing there, like I'm trying not to complain. And there was these 2 people. They hopped on the scales. We're both just standing there, and like so it's green if you're good, and red. If
That is
yeah. Well, these 2
how
guys
bad.
actually got sent to another ride because they were too like they're overweight. Because if you're too heavy, like it's dangerous.
There's a sign flash like, fat.
That's what I mean. How can we go with all this, like, you have to call me fucking a tea bag or something like that if I want, but you can flash up a fat sign.
I think it's just a safety thing.
No, it's not. That's
I get.
Because if
it's
you're
a
too
safety thing,
too
but
heavy, like you
No, I
go
don't care.
faster and you go
I don't
further.
care.
Yeah, I know. It's
I
embarrassing.
totally agree with it.
No, when I was I don't know when you were
Fuck 'em, man. Lose
at
some
Wet n Wild,
weight.
but when I was young enough to think Wet n Wild was cool,
Yeah.
it was like they had still those rides. They still let fat
Yeah.
people on them.
Yeah, I know.
Or
So,
why
so
not?
what happened?
Why not have a double shoot for every ride? And if you
Why not just
step
make
up
it
to
so
the
you can't
plate.
fall off the end of the fucking thing?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
they should really do. But so we're standing there. We've been standing in line for like 45 minutes. These two guys hop on the scale.
Together.
Yeah, because they have to hop on. So it's 180 kilos combined.
So just
And
make
with-
them go
and my mi-
separately.
Don't get me wrong, right? My missus is tiny. She's like 5'3", 40 kilos. And we're still 10 kilos under the limit because I'm a fat cunt. But like we're standing there and these two guys, this couple hopped on. And at the same time, without even realising, we both just like go, red. Like, but really loud.
Oh, shit.
And then we both look at each other and we're like, oh, fuck.
Do they turn around and look at you?
Oh man, like I think the lady heard us, but like I put my head down straight away. But like,
Oh my
they
God.
weren't big or anything. I just thought it'd be funny to say. It was just a bit too loud.
But you said they weren't big. They must have been big for you to like.
They weren't like tiny, but like I just thought it would be funny. But she said it as well. So like, but we both looked at each other like, fuck, that was really loud. Like, hopefully they didn't hear us say that.
Of course, they heard you.
Yeah, I think they heard.
Do you
us.
guys ever do the quick maths in like lifts and shit?
No, I don't care.
I always do it when I'm at
Yeah.
like hospitals or something, and like there's
They're
8 of
always
us.
wrong. 15 people can fit in this one by one.
If there's like 8 of us in there, I'll stare down at like the weight capacity it can hold, and I'm quickly doing the maths, and I'm like, fuck, well, I'm taking up a good 3/4 of that.
If it's too heavy, it won't go up. Like it won't lift.
Really?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
what?
it
There's
just-
like a
it
scale or
snaps and
something.
collapses.
Yeah.
No, it just like an alarm goes off and you won't go up.
Embarrassing.
Oh yeah.
It
That's
opens
Not
up.
as,
It
it's not
opens
as
up.
bad as in public in front of all these other people
Yeah.
that want to go down a slide.
Red.
Yeah, well, that's what
I can't believe that.
It
I
actually
can't
happened,
believe that
it
either.
happened to two blokes.
We
And
were
they're
gonna
like,
take-
oh, you got to go to this ride. We'll send you up the front of the queue of the next ride.
It's just like
You-
the way, it's
but
just
you
the
gotta
way
walk
full-
up there
full
so
of
that
fat
maybe you
cunts.
can-
Yeah, but so, and then the ride they sent them to, they got to cut in front of like 50 other people that have been standing there for an hour.
And then the
and
guy
they get first go.
and then the guard gets on his little walk and he's like, we got 2 fat cunts coming up.
So if the ride that they know that they're too heavy for is shorter, go line up there and then get to the front of the
Yeah.
other line.
But I thought you had to weigh at the bottom of the ride. So
No,
wouldn't
so
they know that they're...
they weigh. There's always scales now at the top.
It's so you can
That
check.
is so... It used to be height. Like, so they
Yeah,
tall
yeah.
shame people.
Yeah, but
Oh, is
the
that short-
heights,
short
so
thing?
you don't. I don't know why the height.
And you have to be a minimum... You have
You
to
have to
be
be
a
a
minimum.
minimum of
so
like
you don't bang
120
your-
on
bang your
most
head and
rides.
shit.
Yeah.
So dwarves.
But yeah, now you just can't be fat.
That's
You never see
I
a
don't think
dwarf.
so.
Yeah,
I'm not
we were going to
gonna
take the
lie.
kids on the school holidays, but now I'm going to have to come up with an excuse.
wait. Does it still?
Movie world it
is.
is.
You can stop eating between now and Christmas.
So when I was
So you tuck your guts in.
sort of been
You're being impolite.
would have been like 2000 and
Wear your tights.
or something. 2000.
I don't think I've been since I was at school.
Yeah, and then so there used to be like it was shaped like a mountain. There were 4 slides in there, like 4 options, and they go down to the same
Yeah, I
kind
think
of
I
thing.
remember that.
That went well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Is that still there?
What, like it kind of like drops?
No, it's not that. It's like the old school. What you think of like a water park where there's like essentially tubes that like loop around
Yeah,
in different
right.
directions.
Yeah.
But it always smelled like piss up there.
Oh, is this Amazon?
It always smelled like piss up there because it's like you'd walk up. I don't know if it was called Amazon. It might have been. But you walk up like the path thing, and everyone's queued up inside this mountain dome shaped thing,
Pissing.
and it's wet. And obviously, people are just like queued up. They're not going to leave. So they're clearly just piss there.
Yeah.
And it smells like cat piss in there.
Yeah, piss and bleach.
Fuck yeah.
And then so, like that was the worst part about Wet n Wild. Everything smelled like piss because people just.
You remember
Yeah,
the
it's
old
pretty
water
fucked.
park at Dreamworld before they got rid of it?
It's still there.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I know there was the,
Nah, there was-
the original
yeah.
Oh,
one.
I don't know.
And then they got rid of it and then they built a separate water park.
yeah.
But someone died there. It was an electrician doing work and he got sprayed. Someone coming down the slide and he just got completely sprayed and like electrocuted himself.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Didn't hear.
Something
About
that's something I'd heard and I have no idea.
I was going to say that like that sounds like a rumor that is like that people
Think
hear
about it,
and
it's probably
say.
not true.
yeah.
But yeah,
If it is, it's a cool story though.
It's
that's just done. It's true.
You didn't get to the
I
end,
agree.
did you? Were you green or red?
Yeah. Oh, he said he was. He
Oh,
said
yeah,
they were
yeah,
10 under.
yeah.
And then after that, did you fat shame anyone else?
No.
Is this the one that goes? You see, like, there's videos of people, you know, with like the slides go down and they're like real sharp turns, and like where it goes sharp, the slide goes up higher, so you can get. And then some people just fucking launch.
Yeah,
because they're too much mass.
And then there was like skinny guys, and they got stuck in the tube today. Imagine
Homer Simpson.
Imagine how claustrophobic you'd be in that thing, man. Like
you and I should go together and just rock up to the scale.
You wouldn't be able to ride anything.
Yeah, we're about 90 kilos together, aren't we?
Damn it, I can't find it now.
Are you looking for the dude who like?
No, it was like
I didn't even get it.
I don't know because I know because it was a lady. So, I want to find the video. Not explain what it looks like.
Fuck, I saw a video the other day where he's like, "Oh, was that you there?"
He definitely did tuck in his guts,
He is red.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to be able to find this video, but basically there's this this water slide attendant, and he thinks he's cool, and he's got like this couple in their tube ready to go, and he's like he's got his feet on his tube, and he's like twisting them and shit.
Oh
yeah,
and
then he like he flies back and pushes them, but then like he falls in as well.
Yeah, it's not fun there though. I wouldn't recommend it. No.
Would it be fun for like little kids?
The kids area is okay.
Yeah, kids.
There is a kids area, but then that is also full of piss.
And probably full of scales as well.
Yeah. There's a guy following you with a trumpet.
All my paths just lead to the hot dog stand.
Did you hit Calypso Bay?
So because everything was half closed and the lines were everywhere, and we got like season passes. I was like, we'll just go on like 2 or 3, and we'll just go home because I hated my life today. It sucked, man. I was just getting.
Did you go today?
Yeah, I went today. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, but it's so boring, man.
The wave pool.
I walked into the wave pool, man, and like it was cold, and then it was warm. So I hopped out. There's piss in here.
There's piss everywhere. You're at a water park.
Terrible.
Yeah.
I almost drowned at the wave pool.
Really?
Yeah.
I actually seen a lady, like, bro, the wave pushed her, and then she just went face first, and she wasn't coming up. I'm like, do I help her? Or like,
Well, you did an Ash.
Yeah, what would Ash do?
I did an Ash at the gym the other day, too.
Why?
This old dude, man, he's like 65. You know, like the low row with the machine? Well, I took some substances before I went, because that's what I like to do. I was like in my own little world. And I just heard this snap, and I've looked over, and this old dude, like the thing is, like the cable's just snapped on him, man, and he's just fallen back and hit the ground so hard, like you just hear, like he hurt himself, and I just
did you do that wheeze,
laughed,
like cough wheeze?
Because I was under the influence, I laughed my ass off and had to walk off.
Jesus!
Did you give him a progress update?
Yeah.
Oh, that was so bad.
Triceps are hurting, bro. Your back's killing you.
Jake and I were at the gym together. Like, we're at different gyms, but like the same time. So we're texting each other like progress updates of our workout, and it was just the gayest shit ever.
My God, why?
I don't know.
Because he started it. That's why.
I'll read my first one.
Wait, how do I send you something, James? Instagram.
I go, progress update. Feeling good. First set in, wide grip pull downs on a superset with straight bar curls.
Oh, stop it.
Slight muscle aches, but pushing through. Pain is temporary. It just kept going. I was explaining what I'd do, and I'd just end everything with some lame thing. I'm like, today is tough, but I'll be stronger for it tomorrow.
So motivation.
Oh.
Chuck in some David Goggins quotes.
Fuck yeah.
Don't be a bitch.
Is your Instagram on it?
On Instagram. All right, let me get it up. Could you please get me my last one as well, please, Ash? Fruity
Watermelon
beers.
fruity beer.
Where's the message? Holy
You can have a beer if you want.
What are you doing?
Beer's not Coke.
You're not
Oh,
logged
you
in?
send it to my,
No, it's just you.
like my personal one. Yeah, I don't have that logged in up there.
Oh, I can send it. What's that?
Just like the podcast one.
Okay, I'll send it.
Soda and lime Canadian Club in the back there.
There we go.
Wait, isn't the podcast one your personal one?
No. Wait, did you just send that on my personal one again?
I sent it to our group message.
I'm so confused. One sec. Let
I'm
me suss it on.
confused too, I didn't even.
Let me suss it on my phone.
Huh?
There's Canadian Club.
Yeah, so send it to the
Son-in-law.
podcast Instagram.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
It's legit what you just had. The Canadian Club.
And then I'll be able to find it from there.
No, it's just soda and lime. It legit tastes.
Have you seen that
Canadian Club
infomercial? The ladder that. But now it's locked in place.
Can I just say,
Yeah.
it's a very professional picture you got there.
Mm.
Who took the photo? Did you cop that yourself?
No, it's actually a photo from a show I was on.
Did you airbrush the eyebrows back in?
Yeah, I did. I'm like, we're going to have to fix those eyebrows.
Did you hear that? Oh, okay. I showed Tara today because it was on one of the clips.
Brilliant.
It's not fucking coming through, Adrian.
Mate, stop it.
That's a sick Yu-Gi-Oh.
It's gone Super Saiyan for sure.
Oh, it's a hoodie. That's actually sick.
I don't know whose that is, but I
sent it
just
twice now.
Send it to
Oh, that's my mate. He followed you today.
Who?
Jared
Oh,
Stokes.
is that who that is?
Yeah, that's me, mate.
Did you tell him to watch? Look at it.
He goes, what do you do? Like, because he wanted me to play COD all night. He goes, I'm like, nah.
Why does it not work?
I don't
Just
fucking
gonna
know.
go get a new paycheck from the boys, you know. And then he goes, oh, like send me the details.
Can you send it in Messenger or something?
I don't know.
I can fucking try get it from there. Is it worth all this rigmarole?
Probably not.
Yeah, let me
Anyway,
log into
Let's
something
go back.
different.
Did you you guys know that infomercial the ladder and he's like now it's locked in place?
Oh, it was in request because you're a random.
Oh, I'm a random. This reminded me of that ladder. If you haven't seen it, you might need to watch that too. But you were talking about the gym.
Oh, I have seen that. Yeah. How bad is that?
Not that bad. He had a cushy landing.
Still, I wouldn't be stoked and then just getting up and
It's
acting
more
like,
the embarrassment than anything.
Exactly.
And then he filmed himself too.
Okay, YouTube. Now it's locked in place ladder. Or ladder infomercial.
It's a
phone.
classic. You can't have
I feel like Jake has not seen it.
you can't have a podcast without showing this.
I know.
I can't watch gym fails where the
That one?
bench press
Have you not seen this?
I
crushes.
think so.
Nah,
It's a very
the
easy
leg
picture
press is
isolation to
worse.
operate. You just push the buttons in right here on the two sides. There are two little buttons. And all you do is push them in and that will release it. And what right here, push the button in, that releases it. And then after you let go, it locks. Firmly in place, so really, you're all set. And this is tough. It is? Listen, give you an example. Say you have you have to get up on the wall, high ceiling, vault the ceiling. Hey, listen, just walk right up. And I tell you, it's very safe, it's durable, and it's lightweight. You're scaring me. So really, see, now it's locked in place. Okay.
How?
So really, you say, actually, I didn't have it locked.
Actually, I didn't have it locked.
Once you lock it, you're okay.
Why would he think that is locked in place?
Now it's locked in place.
Who would look at that and go, yeah, that's how this is supposed to
How
look?
confident. Look at his face.
Yeah, I know.
Play now. His face.
Do the samurai sword
Okay.
one.
Oh.
So really, you say, oh God, Carol, are you okay? Actually,
Do you reckon he got sued hard by the ladder company?
No.
Why would he have got sued?
I would sue the ladder company.
Because he's
Yeah.
like defamation. Like
No.
you've just made their product.
They've tried so hard to keep the sales going. On
They
their
got an
truck.
after
So-
back in the 70s.
What's
The
the
thing is, they
samurai
did it
sword?
live. That's what fucked it.
What's the samurai sword thing you want?
Okay.
How would you-
Katana infomercial. Katana. There you go. That's a suggestion.
Yeah, this is a good one.
It'd be the top one for sure. Yeah, that's it.
1101, 1816
I
is
can't
the
believe
item
James
number
hasn't
on
seen
this
these.
one.
I don't watch
And the
this
nice
shit.
thing about these practice katanas, oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt big time. A piece of the tip just got me, Odell. Oh, that got me good. You all right? A piece of that tip.
You all right?
Folks, right now,
We may need emergency surgery in the studio.
Why are they all like southern states?
Emergency surgery in the studio.
Why is it Dick Gill Productions?
I don't know.
Could be someone's last name. Is that all right?
Dick shaming.
Yeah.
So good.
What else has been going on?
I saw another weird story today.
Love it. I thought of something today too, but I can't remember what it is.
You go while I'm getting this up. Oh, did you say you can't remember?
Yeah, okay. So when's the last time you bought you bought tickets to something recently, hey? Like tickets to an event, concert, festival, that type of thing?
Actually, no. Oh,
Yeah, you went to a festival like 2 weeks ago.
yeah.
Yeah.
I did, yeah.
When you bought tickets, is there an online booking fee? That's the most fucking frustrating thing in the world.
Yeah.
No, actually, no, there wasn't. I just
Really?
bought the ticket, but it was just more expensive because I didn't buy it at the normal sale.
Right.
I bought it like an hour before I was meant to be going in.
Okay.
There was no booking fee or anything.
Online. That's the most. It's the biggest scam in the friggin' world.
Yeah.
What fee is there? Why?
That reminds me, fucking, how I had to buy this video software.
Yeah.
So it's like a app from the App Store, right?
Yeah.
So I've been using the trial for
Yeah.
3 months. When I bought the full version, they're like, it's going to take 3 business days for it to fucking go through. And I'm like,
It doesn't though. Did it take 3?
it took 2 days.
Really? Mine
Yeah.
came through like half an hour. Like it said that,
Really?
but it came through half an hour later.
Yeah, no, it fucking took, like 2 days. 'Cause I was peaking hard.
What am I going to do?
Yeah,
You were like, I shouldn't have waited for the trial to end.
Exactly. Yeah, it is pretty fucked. I don't get that.
One I hate is stamp duty when you're buying a house. Like, I've been looking at it like if we was to buy a house at 700 grand, we'd be paying like 20 grand in stamp duty.
Yeah.
That's just people doing some paperwork. 20 grand.
It's not even physical paperwork anymore, for sure.
It's all fucking computer run.
I think we
It's
got
bullshit.
away with stamp duty on this place because it was like first home or whatever.
Mm.
That was good.
Oh, wait, no, was it?
Hey? I pay bonds.
Bonds?
Yeah.
What?
You rents.
I rent.
Oh, like bond. Yeah.
You just scum.
Did you rent down in Sydney or you live?
No, I live with mum and dad.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Right. Did you guys ever rent? You built straight away, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
You
did
rent?
rent. Yeah.
Did you ever like struggle to get bond back ever?
No, but where we were renting, like there was
They went around with the black light. And they're like, oh my god.
They were like pretty picky on some like petty shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were like, no, it was like that. And then like I went in and there was some tiles that were chipped and they're like, you did that. I'm like, no, they were already damaged,
Yeah.
but I just went in and like pulled them up and put new but they had spare tiles there. So.
Yeah, right.
So we built our first house and then we built another one and then we moved into that and I rented the first house out. And this old lady who moved in, she'd never owned a house or rented before. She lived her whole life just house sitting for people as a job.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So this is the first time she's rented. And with my real estate, I told him, if there's any maintenance and shit, I'll do it. I don't want you to get people in and I have to pay through the arse to do
Yeah.
it. So she wanted the dishwasher shit itself. So I went and just like replaced it. I walked in and she'd repainted the entire house. I was like, oh, the place looks good. And she goes, yeah, I didn't like this wall here and there's a feature wall. I just repainted everything. I was like, she did a fucking awesome job. I was
What
like,
colour was it though?
just like all neutral, nice colours.
Okay,
Like,
sweet.
yeah.
So you shouldn't like
Yeah.
paint all your walls
'Cause
purple.
when we lived there, we had a purple feature wall and a red feature wall.
Yeah.
And she goes, yeah, the person who had this house, because she didn't know I was the owner, she thought I was the maintenance guy. That
Yeah.
was like the deal I had with the real estate agent.
You have,
Because
like,
I
a
don't think
moustache
legally I can just
Yeah.
rock up.
Yeah.
Anyway, so she's like, yeah, fucking the walls are disgusting. So I painted them all. I haven't told the real estate, but I'm sure they won't care. And I'm like, yeah, probably not. And then, so when I left, I rang the real estate and I told them, I'm like, oh, she's repainted the whole house and done like a really good job, so I don't care. And they've just lost it and they're like, she can't fucking do that. It's so illegal. Going on. I'm like, well, tell her she probably shouldn't have, but I don't care. Like, tell her the agent, the owner doesn't care.
Yeah.
The thing is though, if she had asked and that
And you
they
said
pass on to
yes.
you and you say, because we did that too, we painted, they're like, as long as you change it back to neutral when you leave, then it's fine.
Yeah, well, she wasn't asking for like reimbursement or anything for doing it.
Yeah.
And then
It's like you get free
and
house paint.
It's like a couple months later, she bailed. She's like, I'm going to move. Like, sweet. So I didn't have to like repaint anything.
Yeah.
Everything was sweet. I'm like, fuck yeah, go down that one. But yeah.
Did you rent?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we rented like 2 houses before here.
Yeah. Well, you asked me if I had trouble getting Bond back. Was that for any reason?
Only on the first house, because our old dog had worn a track in the grass from because it was like a U shape between back gates, and he just would run from gate to gate all day, and it legit burned a track in the grass. And they're like, "Oh, you're not getting your Bond back."
Really?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Just
Grass
fix the
grows
grass.
back.
Yeah, so I went and I
Grass seed.
just did a row of turf. And I'm like, "Give me my Bond," and they're like, "Nah." And I'm like,
So you rip your turf back up? Yeah, I'm taking this.
yeah. So when we moved into the next rental, we just took photos of every millimeter of the house and shit.
Yeah,
the grass was ass, but still, I didn't want to get fucked again.
If you'd fixed the grass though before they'd seen it, then it would have been an issue probably.
Probably. I mean,
I probably wouldn't have even noticed.
it was a tricky thing to fix.
You just have to plan it a little bit ahead.
Yeah. How's this chick? World's tallest woman flies for the first time. They had to pull out seats and shit for her.
What?
Yeah.
Is she blind as well?
She bleach her own eyes or
I
what?
think she just has eye makeup on.
Oh,
the
sunnies.
sunglasses.
What?
They look like blind sunnies.
Yeah. Yeah, she's 7 foot, I think.
I think she's Morpheus.
Boy, they're all the same
She's
size
7
laying
foot.
down.
Yeah.
And they had to take seats out.
How?
How does
Well, she had to lay down. That's her there.
Why does she have to
Why
lay
does she
down?
have to Because leg room.
I don't.
Leg
Pay for
room.
the aisle seat.
Yeah, just lay in the aisle.
Yeah.
Huh? Put your legs out the side.
How does Shaq in that fly?
Yeah.
Have you
I guess they got private jets
Yeah.
and stuff.
Have you seen you and me in the passenger seat of the van?
Oh,
Imagine
it's
her.
terrible.
But she's,
Have some
but
respect.
she's just tall.
Yeah, she's not. Is it because she's
Wow,
a
there's
woman?
no sympathy for anyone here tonight, is there?
Why does she have a walker?
She's only 25 as well.
Usually you have bone problems when you're that tall.
Yeah, like a Great Dane.
Well,
What? They have short life expectancies.
What?
Haven't just heard that.
because their heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bigger breed dogs live for shorter.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
their heart's working harder to pump blood. Cool. Was that it?
Yeah, that was it. I thought it was a pretty cool thing. But
Solid.
Did you smash that?
Not a chance.
yes, you would.
You have a
mate.
thing
No,
for
no, no.
redheads? or-
She would smash you.
Yeah.
Snoo snoo.
Death by snooze too. I like the stewardess. She's just like, I don't want to be in this photo.
That's like you. In your video.
Oh, did I? So, okay. So we're selling the house. And
What?
Yeah, we're selling the house, and the real estate came over to do the photos one afternoon. And so I got home, and Katie's talking to her, and Katie looks over to me like someone had fucking died. I was like, "What's going on?" And she goes, "They're doing the videographer thing. Like they just walk through with nice shots of the house with a video and put a 2-minute video together, but we have to talk to the camera and narrate what they're seeing and shit."
Why? I get it that you did it and that's what they wanted you to do, but why did you have to do it?
Well, one of us had to do it.
No, I know that. But isn't that their job?
No. Well, they want to do it so it's from the perspective of the person who lives there and what we've done to the place and stuff.
Oh, fair.
And Katie's like, I'm not fucking doing it. And then she's like, oh, it's not that bad. Blah blah blah. And she said, no, I'm not fucking doing it. She does not want to do it. I'm like, well, I guess I have to do it.
Yeah.
And then I'm just have.
What happens if you both don't want to do it? What do they do? They would just do it, I guess.
I guess so, yeah.
They just put the song because they have some background,
Yeah.
fancy, lovely music, and then just do little pan shots and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyways, I just had to make up shit on the spot. And at the start, he's like, tell him out the, because he sort of tells you what to say roughly, and then you just have to make shit up around it. He's just talk about how it's such a lovely place that you renovated and you want to bring your family up and blah, 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 and just how you you love it. So I did all that. And then towards the end, he's like, towards the end, he goes, now just talk about how it'd be a great place to knock down and develop. And I'm contradicting myself here.
Also, talk about how much you love it, but also I'm selling this place.
Yeah. So I had to like twist it together. I'm like, oh, we've made this place so happy for our family, but potentially it could be developed into possibly 6 places where 6 families could be happy.
Oh my God.
I'm not trying to sugarcoat it all.
I feel like you
so
got
awkward.
scammed into doing their job.
No. They
You're the real estate. You sell the fucking house.
They do it with all the houses. They get the client to talk through
I feel like that's
their scam.
Yeah, it adds a layer of
Is that a scam?
It adds a layer of emotional attachment.
Yeah.
Because I sent the video to Nikita and she's like, "Oh my God, that's so sad. I'm about to cry." But I think that's because she knows you and she knows like.
Well, it's to show that the owner cares for the house, which as a buyer you'll be like, oh, these guys weren't just trashing it. Like there's some videos where it's just like, here's the kitchen, cooking dinners here and shit, and like over here's where the kids eat their shit. And like, it was just
guarantee none of the videos are like that.
Nah, but like some of them are just half.
This cupboard's the perfect size to fit an ounce.
Yeah. There's no doors in this cupboard.
And this cupboard has a secret hatch.
So we keep the guns. But it was so awkward. But I got through it. I think I said I surprised myself when I listened back. I was like, I don't remember saying that.
Yeah,
I 100% understand the reasoning behind it, but I still feel like it's a scam.
So it's a way to get the buyer emotionally attached to the house in a way. It's to show that it's been cared for. Like it's part of it all. Like real estate agents play the seller as much as they play the buyer. Like they'll be negotiating with someone who wants to buy the house, right? And they'll come to the real estate agent and go, "Oh, we'll offer $750," and then the real estate agent will come to us and they'll say, "We've got someone offering $740," and I'll be like, "Oh, okay." And they know that I'm going to be like, "Can you get them higher?" But they'll say, "You know what? I'm pretty sure I can get them up to $750. Give me 24 hours. I'll talk to them." Then they come back and they don't have to do any negotiating because they've already got the $750 offer. And they'll come back to you and go, "You know what? Got them up to $750." And then I'll be like, "Oh, fuck yeah, I got to win."
Yeah.
It's just so they have to do less work. And they kind of play everyone against each other until everyone's happy.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's a full rigged game.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, we had a similar thing with this place because we put an offer down the road and then building and pest fell through. Like the place was full of termites and there was something else wrong with it. And the real estate agent goes, "Oh, that's a shame, but there's this house here." And she's like, "It's a single mother and she's really struggling for money and things like that." She's like, "If you just tell me you'll pay like $310, I think it was, she'll take it today." And I'm like, "Okay." But then like after the deals went through and shit, I'm like, wonder if we could have got it for like $290 or something, and she's just fucking trying to make more commission because it was up for like $360 or something. So when she said $310, I was like, "Oh, I'm getting a fucking bargain here."
Yeah.
But yeah,
when we so our neighbours, right? They don't speak much English. I think they're all Afghanistan, and they got like 5 kids, and they have a shitload of chickens.
yeah.
I love how like if I mention another country, I'm
always
racist.
Because you called these people Afghanistan.
They are from Afghanistan.
That's not what you said.
They're literally from Afghanistan.
Yeah, I get that.
I wanted to say
I don't know what they are.
Afghanis, but that sounds racist.
It is Afghanis.
Okay.
So that's like when you're like, these people, they're all Afghanistan.
True.
It made me laugh.
I don't know the dialect. Anyway, so the signs went up today, like the for sale signs at the front. And as we were pulling out the driveway, they drove past. And like their family, because they must go to churches and stuff, their families have just been buying the houses around us whenever they go up for sale. And I think the churches buy them and they bring people in to live in them.
Okay.
Anyway, their chickens are currently in our yard and they're too fast for us to catch and throw back over the fence.
How often have you thrown them over the fence?
When we can catch them, we'll throw them back over. But they don't clip their wings. They always end up in our yard because their kids just torture them. They spend all day just chasing them and throwing them and shit. So when they get to our yard,
that's how they end up over
free. So we lock our chickens away now so they don't get mixed up. Anyway, so they pulled up out the front and this kid jumps out. He speaks English, but the rest of the family don't. And he's like 10.
Yeah.
He goes, "Oh, can we get our chickens?" I was like, "Oh, we're picking up the kids from daycare. You can jump over the fence at 5 when we're home. You can throw them back over." It's like, "All right." And then the mum in the car is just like yelling out in their dialect to him. And then he turned around and was like, "Are you selling the house?" I'm like, "Yeah, there's a for sale sign taller than you here." And then
on this scale.
And then she's like, back to him. And then he goes, "Oh, how much for?" And I'm like, "Oh, we're hoping to get 850. And he's like, 850 to his mum. Dollars? And I'm like, no, 850,000. He's like, whoa. And then, and then she just kind of sped off. And then he walked home, which is weird. Like, arm of the year.
Like, you should have got it for cheaper. You can walk home.
So we got an open house tomorrow, and I'm like, I bet you that entire family's going to be walking through my house.
Yeah, looking for the chickens.
With all the eggs.
I guarantee I could beat your cringe video if I can find the charger for my old laptop and like play mine and Nikita's block audition video.
Really?
You need to
so bad.
Can you put it on?
I'd have to find the charger to my old laptop.
Ah, okay.
If I can somehow do that.
You can buy it.
Can you put my video on?
Which one's that?
The one for my house?
If you want me to.
I kind of want it.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
As an advertisement. Jake hasn't seen it.
This episode's sponsored by Ash.
Yeah.
Ash doesn't talk.
You should come to the auction and just start throwing mass bids.
Yes.
Until you get caught.
750.
I was trying to upbid that guy.
Yeah.
Going once, going twice. Sold.
What?
Yeah, fuck. We watched
$750.
We watched this audition video back after, and I don't know why we went, yep, that's the video, let's send it.
Did you get in?
No, fuck no. Obviously not.
Why not?
It was so bad. It's like, hi, I'm James. I'm a cabinet maker from Queensland. And then we walked like...
What did Nikita say?
I don't remember. Works in an accounting
So
place or something.
Katie refused to talk through the whole thing. She's like, I'll just stand there, look pretty.
The chick's good.
Love the music, guys.
Hey, I'm Ash, and this is Katie, and welcome to our much-loved property.
Is that a microphone on your show?
Yeah. I'm like, what is this thing?
So this is the kitchen.
So the only
worst lapel mic I've
the
ever
only
seen.
reason I know that is at the open mic last night, there was a guy there who does a heap of the filming and shit. It's that same army guy I was telling you about last week. So he's went and bought a full filming kit, and he's got like Rode mics, like that same mic it looks like.
Yeah.
And he's like, so you don't look like a dickhead, just clip it on the inside of your shirt. And then I saw you with that, and I'm like, he looks like a dickhead.
I probably should have done. It's probably what I should have done.
Supposed to be on the inside.
This guy thinks I've got one of those voice box talkers. Hello, by my house.
And at one point they were separate, and we decided to knock down the wall and just sort of open it up a little more. Just
What was Katie looking at?
something about open living, which everyone loves, and it's definitely better. Over here, we took advantage of the old brick, and we painted it, and sort of went for that old school look. And the kitchen is my masterpiece.
this slide.
I'm a cabinet maker, so I made sure it was right. Yeah, it's just something that's sort of hard to let go, but we're going to have to, I think.
Best part.
So cringe.
Is anyone else
Here's the
crying?
pantry. It was just sort of a segue room, and we decided to sort of close in the door, make a new entry, and just turn it into a bedroom-sized pantry, because no one's ever going to complain about that.
Try not to crack jokes,
What if that's the one complaint you get at the open house tomorrow?
This pantry's too big.
This pantry's too big. I wish it had another bedroom.
Groceries are so expensive these days. How am I going to fill it?
This out here is the absolute masterpiece of our home.
I thought the kitchen was.
It was a master patio.
You lied.
And we figured if you got a big block, why not have a massive patio? And we made a real point of sort of separating the areas where you have your bar, where you can watch the sport on the TV, you've got the dining sort of outdoor area, and then of course the lounge setting near the water feature. And and a kids area, sort of, you got the chalkboard and the swings, and it's just sort of endless out here. You don't really get bored, that's for sure. So when we first saw One Run Tour Tiger, we were basically sold.
Thank you for laughing first, Adrian.
Just everything we wanted. So we
You don't get bored, that's for sure. Next time I come to your house, I'm going to say that. You know what, Ash? I'm definitely not getting bored out here, that's for sure.
Many late nights. The
best part is you asked for this.
We're around the fire, and you can.
I don't think I could do that with
and hang
Nikita.
out there. It's a place you
Sit
sort
around
of
the
don't
fire.
get bored, and you don't feel like you ever need to get out of the house, because there's just so much to do here. And
Just sit there and pretend we're
a lot of people
having
have
a fire.
just been in our ear about
could just subdivide. You know, you could fit 6 houses on here. So, I mean, for us, that's not personally what we wanted. We sort of just wanted a place to raise our kids, and they've got more than enough room to do that.
There's the guy in the background.
But I mean, potentially anyone could subdivide and you know, turn this thing into something that'll make a lot more families happy, not just one. So, I mean, there's a lot of potential in the block, definitely. So on Saturday, 3rd of December, 10:30 a.m, we invite you all to come down and talk to the auctioneer. And
talk to the auctioneer. Hey, guy.
What I was about to say then was like get yelled at by the auctioneer as a joke, and then I thought, but
talk to him.
It took me like 3 takes to get the date right, and he's like, it's the 3rd of December, Saturday, but I'm like, come down Saturday, 3rd of November. It's December.
Yeah, I hate that shit. At my last work, we had to film.
Good job.
We had to film like a promotional video for the company to put on Instagram and shit like that. And me and the 2 other guys in the office had to pretend we were looking at plans, like pointing and laughing and shit. And
dude, this kitchen.
It took me so long because I'd be like,
why do you look so strange?
Yeah, I'm like, this is not fucking natural.
I know I was like giving you shit, but it's pretty good for not being prepared.
It is pretty good.
Like literally, they were like, someone has to talk, and like, I'll do it, and then Katie can just stand next to me. A lot of the times, I'm like, "What are you doing, babe?" And she like walked back over because I didn't think she wanted to be in the shot, and then I just kind of have to make shit up on the spot, and I kind of impressed myself.
Yeah, you've actually done pretty good.
Why didn't they give you time to like prepare?
That's the thing. I thought they would have been like, "This is what's going to happen."
Yeah.
Like today, she goes.
That's why I said it's a scam.
So
because if they gave you warning, you'd be like, "No, I'm not paying you to sell my house and me do the video for you."
She rang up yesterday, the other day, and she goes, because we got an open home tomorrow, and she goes, someone can't make it, and they've asked if they can have a private inspection like today, as in Friday. What was today? Friday.
Friday, yeah.
And so we're like, fuck. So we busted ass today to get everything ready. Mowed the lawns, did everything, and it's like 4. We thought she was coming at 3:30 because it was at 4. And we're waiting. And then, so what happened when she asked Katie on the phone, Katie's like, we can do it, but we don't want to this is a one-off. We don't want to always do like these one-off private inspections. Like this, we'll just do this one, but no other ones, just have the date set and that's it. And she's like, okay, sweet. And then we got everything ready. We're sitting there on the couch waiting. And then the guy rocks up and he's hammering the sign in and shit, so we're watching that. And then it's like 4 o'clock, 10 past 4, we rang her. She goes, we thought you said we couldn't do it today. I was like, fuck.
At least the lawns are mowed.
Yeah, so inspection tomorrow.
The art does look good in that video.
Yeah. Looks better now that I mowed it.
I do wish you tucked that.
You should have told me so I could have mowed the lawn before you came to video.
I kind of see why they got you to do it though. Like I said,
I said I'm not.
Yeah,
I understand.
Like, I want to buy it. You know what I mean? I think that's because I know you.
I want to buy it and then rent it back out to them because he seems so in love with the house.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not going to appreciate this kitchen as much as you do.
I just don't want my neighbours to buy it. I'd rather develop and knock it down.
Why?
I don't think you can knock that down, man.
Hey.
Check out my microphone.
Oh fuck! Oh, all right. I reckon that's it. I'm busting to go to the toilet. Some of us have got a big drive in the morning. What's wrong?
You doing a show?
Yeah,
You
mate.
gonna tell the listeners?
You planning on winning the comp again next year, or
100% I
yeah,
am.
fuck
Are
yeah,
you?
100%.
yeah, 100%, bro.
I don't lose.
Are you going to get to play?
Mate.
All right. Everyone good?
No.
All right. See you later.
Bye.